Hello guys, Verenidus here, bringing you another Hunter video guide. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to play a Beast Mastery Hunter. I know I didn't make a 4.2 Beast Mastery Hunter, that's just because prior to this patch, Beast Mastery was a joke, DPS wise, unless you used it on kind of gimmick mechanics. I know the top logs on Ragnaros, two of them I think are BM. I've never been a fan of BM up until this patch, and I actually find it kind of fun, and now the DPS increase makes it viable. Additionally, my raid setup and how it works currently, they need the 3% damage buff, which I'll go over, because we don't have a mage in our group. So I'm like, alright, I'll take one for the team. I'll go ahead and try out Beast Mastery, and I actually found it really fun. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and start with talents. Just to note, this is based off of both Elitist Jerks and Mr. Robot, which is a gear optimizer and a gives you an optimized spec to use. Let me pull up my talents. Here we go. First thing, 2 for 2 and improved kill command. Kill commands could be one of your top DPS attacks, so you're going to want to grab that. One with nature, that's a straight attack power bonus. You obviously want to go ahead and get that. Beast Shield Discipline, focus regen for your pet. You know, more focus means more attacks, which means more DPS. So that's a straight DPS increase. Frenzy, another straight DPS increase for your pet. It helps out a lot. It's always a good talent for all the different types of specs. Spirit Bond, this one, it's the most useful out of the next two. You don't really want to improve Men Pet. It doesn't really help you that much. Neither do you really need pathfinding. So it doesn't really help you DPS wise. It does help, I guess, keep you alive, because obviously it's healing you over time and your pet. But it's not really that great of a talent. For PvP it is though. Focus Fire, takes your frenzy effects and it turns it into ranged haste. This is a great talent. There's kind of debate on how to use it though. I'm going to go ahead and give you my opinion on it later when we start going over rotation. Fervor, this is another great talent, restores 50 focus to you and your pet. I'll go over in a little bit when to use it. It's almost solely based on your opinion though, when you need it. Cobra Strikes, obviously it's another DPS increase. 15% chance that when you hit with Arcane Shot, your next pet's attacks are to critically hit. Longevity, whatever. I still don't know how to pronounce that. If anybody has a pronunciation, I'd appreciate it. Anyway, reduces the cooldown of your Bestial Wrath, Intimidation, and pet special abilities by 30%. This is important because Bestial Wrath, the lower the cooldown, the more you get to use it, the higher your DPS is. Killing Streak, when you get 2 kill command critical hits, your third will do 20% more damage, and it will have reduced by 10 focus. This will proc a good amount. It's a good talent. What I like, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of get off track a little bit. What I like most about the Beast Mastery tree is just there's so much just DPS increases, and I'm a guy of the numbers. Like, I know Blizzard's changing the talent trees, so it's like a little bit different, I guess. So it's more like your choice. It's not like mandatory talents. But I've always liked just numbers and big number talents for whatever reason. Bestial Wrath, self-explanatory, sends your pet into rage, 20% more damage. Additionally, if you have, I'm not sure if it's glyph. Oh no, here he goes. Beast Within. You also berserk and do 10% more additional damage, and all your shots are reduced by 50%. Big DPS increase here. Ferocious inspiration. Sorry, guys. Increases damage by 3%. This is important, especially with most raid setups. I think mages are the only other class it gives them. Not sure though. Invigoration, critical hit, basic attack, restores 6 focus. Another basically DPS increase. Kindred Spirit gives you 10 extra focus, and then Beast Mastery lets you train exotic pets and pet skill points by 4. Now let's go ahead and go to the marksman tree. Go for the throat. That helps your range auto critical hits cause your pet to generate 10 focus. That means your pet's doing more damage, and obviously your Beastmaster Hunter. You want your pet to be doing the most, or at least 40% of your damage. Sick'em, when you critically hit with Arcane Shot, Aim Shot, Explosive Shot, your next basic attack for your pet is reduced by 100%. That means more special attacks for your pet, more DPS, self-explanatory, efficiency, reduce focus cost for Arcane Shot, which is the only one you have to worry about, because you'll be spamming that a lot when I show you the rotation, and then pathing, 3% haste. Alright, let's go in the glyphs real quick. Kill command, you have to get it. Reduces focus for kill command. That means you get more arcane shots off, because kill command is on a 6-second cooldown. You don't spam it. Kill shot is another one you're going to want to get. And then, and then you're going to want arcane shot, not serpent's thing. There we go. You're going to want arcane shot, 12% more damage. Alright, for your major glyphs, Bestial Wrath, you have to have it. And then I suggest Glyph Amending, because you want to keep your pet alive. And let's just say he's at low health, or like me, my pet likes to go retarded and pull aggro on Majordomo all the time and die, which hopefully that won't happen here. 4.3 Dragon Soul, but this is a helpful talent. Disengage, that's just my own personal preference. There's a couple other major glyphs you can get. Terrence, misdirection if you're soloing a lot of stuff. Raptor Strike, reduced damage if you're disengaging, wing clipping, and raptor striking melee targets. Trap launcher is another good one. It's all up to you. And then minor glyphs do not matter at all. One I do suggest you get is Revive Pet. I know I already have Heart of the Phoenix, so if my pet dies, I can just revive it to full health. But sometimes that'll be on cooldown, or maybe you don't want to get that talent, so you can just get Glyph of Revive Pet and prevent you from getting suffering knockback from damage. Alright, rotation. Obviously, you're going to always want to apply Hunter's Mark. The first thing you're going to want to do is hit Serpent's Sting. Get that up if your targets could be up long enough. Note, you can't hit kill command right away, because your pet obviously has to be within melee range. So I usually either move my pet close using the move to the target right here, or I just start out with a Serpent's Sting followed by an Arcane Shot. You're going to want to start out with Rapid Fire, not Bestial Wrath. Just go hit that Rapid Fire. I'll go ahead and show you my macro too real quick of how I separate my two different cooldown sets, because you don't want to stack them. When your haste increased, God, I'm short on those words today. Your haste increasing damage increasers such as rapid fire and heroism, or in my case ancient hysteria. You're gonna want to stack those together. I also put potion of the Tolvir and rabid with, and if I had a trinket, use 14 and just tell my pet attack, and I want to put those together. And then I also have my Beast of Wrath, where I have my pet increase damages, which is called the Wild and Beast of Wrath. I'm considering putting Rabid with this Beast of Wrath, but I'm not sure if it's like you can cast at the same time, or unless you like spam it. And I'm afraid that if I put it in here, I'll accidentally miss a Rabid proc. So I'm not gonna go ahead and use it like that. You know, it is a short cooldown, but besides the fact you don't want to stack rapid fire and even heroism with Beast of Wrath, you want to keep them completely separate. Okay, now I said I would go ahead and talk to you about focus fire. Focus fire, you want to use it every time it is off cooldown, except for right before you're going to use Beast of Wrath, because you want your pet to keep that frenzy buff up and do as much damage as possible. And you're going to be spamming mostly arcane shot and kill command because your focus regen is so good, so that you're not going to be hitting a lot of cobra shots anyway, so it's not going to be a big DPS increase. And then again with Fervor, it's basically like whenever you want to use it, you're low on focus, you notice that you have a kill command coming off cooldown, you don't want to miss that, then you just hit Fervor. You should never use this during either Beast of Wrath or your rapid fire phase. You shouldn't need to, because your focus regain and your rotation should allow you to have enough focus to stay topped off and keep your rotation. So I'm going to go ahead, here's my recount down here, show you what I can do. I'm going to start off with rapid fire, hit my serpent sting, hit one arcane shot, kill command, spam arcane shot, back to cobra shot, back to cobra shot. Gonna go ahead and hit my focus fire, start that off. My kill commands off cooldown. Here we go. We go ahead and hit Beast of Wrath now. Focus fires off cooldown. Ooh, that was a mistake by me. Shouldn't have done that. I went against exactly what I told you guys to do. Kill command. Back to spamming arcane shot. Off cooldown. And so it's a pretty simple rotation. You just spam arcane shot, get your focus back up before your kill command proc is up. Anytime focus fires off cooldown, use it. Now, for the purpose of this, I don't want to use heroism to show you, because that kind of gives you an unrealistic showing of what Beast Mastery Hunters can do. They do, however, stack better with raid buffs and gear, so that's something you should keep in mind. There you go. I'm pulling a solid 20k. That's not that great for my gear. I pull a lot more. Still in marksman, but you know, what can you say? If you guys want me to, I can show you me in a dungeon or a raid where I do pull a lot more as Beast Mastery, so you can decide whether that's what you need if you want to, you know, be doing that type of damage. Anyway, thank you for watching my video. I'm sorry that you guys hear me hitting my my keybinds here. My mic actually broke, so I'm using my integrated mic through my computer. I thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I hope this helps. And come visit my channel again. See ya.